Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the Zay's World channel. My name is Zay, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, it is something brand new on the channel. This is probably going to be a one-time only thing you ever see on the channel, but my name is Zay. It is a pleasure to be meeting you guys here today. A lot of you, this is probably going to be your first time you're ever seeing me because you've probably looked up the album and reactions and whatnot. But yes, we are going to be reviewing The Fall Off by J. Cole, his last album. So before we get into it, just want to lay out a few things. As always, let me get the YouTube stuff out the way. If you guys have been enjoying what you've seen on the channel, or if you enjoy the content, like I said, if it's your very first time here and you've enjoyed this video or you enjoyed other videos in the past, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe at ZaysWorld97, at the TikTok, at the Instagram, at the YouTube, to keep up with everything that you guys have seen and things that you see in the future. Hopefully you guys do like this reaction. I just want to lay a couple of things out before we get started. If you don't know, like I said, my name's Zay. Fan, connoisseur, someone who enjoys the music of J. Cole for many, many years. It is awesome to be able to be a part of this moment for his final album. So instead of listening to it in my car like I normally do, or taking a walk, and just chilling and listening to it like I've normally done in the past, I was like, you know what, let me just record this moment in time because this is it. This is last album. So before we actually start with the album, I want to tell you guys a couple of things real quick, one of which, let's just go ahead and get out the way. There's, of course, has been a lot of build up towards this album because the last track of KOD was actually titled 1985. It said Intro to the Fall Off. Now, back then, KOD, which is my personal favorite album from Cole of all time, I didn't really understand what that was, the Fall Off. I didn't understand the concept of it. And then I think a couple of years later in 2020, he ended up doing like a presidential campaign of it. And then that kind of got scrapped. So it's been changed. It's definitely been changed. But a lot has changed about it over the last couple of years. Now, a couple of years ago, I know you already know unless you've been living under a rock, so I'm going to do a quick recap of it. Of course, First Person Shooter was released by Drake and Cole, and it was a really, really, really great track. I love listening to that. I was actually doing a public speaking appearance, and I was listening to it on the way there. And I was like, "Oh, this is such a cool song." And Cole was the one who actually introduced the whole concept of the big three, which we all knew at that time as Cole, Kendrick, and Drake, Drake, Kendrick, and Cole, Kendrick, Cole, and Drake, whatever order you want to put them in, that's up to you. But obviously, I didn't realize, as a lot of people, that certain people had certain feelings about that, because on the Like That verse later on, Kendrick ended up saying, F the big three, it's just Big Me. You already know how that went. Like I said, if you've been living under a rock, you've been missing it all. It led to Kendrick and Drake ended up beefing with each other, pretty seismic beef. It ended up getting all the way to the Super Bowl halftime stage. This is really cool, really good halftime show. If you haven't seen it, definitely go see it. But if you're already here, you've probably already seen it. But what I wanted to say is that actually, as you can see, I actually got this hoodie and this hat at the Dreamville Festival, and I was actually there when he was apologizing, which is very funny because it's like I remember being there with my boys, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. We were way more ingrained in the whole, oh, there's like an audio technician, like an audio issue because his mic wasn't working that well. So when he was up there kind of talking about like, hey, I don't want to, it's not aligning with how I am and things of that nature, how he was talking, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Me personally, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, hey, if you jumped outside and you wanted to do the diss, which was the 7-minute drill, and then take it off, I'm like, you do you. Like, I don't know. It really didn't, at that time, it didn't matter. It wasn't a big deal. But then, of course, as the years have gone up, months, as the days, weeks, months have gone on, um, hip hop heads have had their own personal opinion of it, i.e., you can't say you're the best. You can't say this anymore because you jumped out, only to realize it was between two men who legitimately do not like each other as individuals. And of course, Cole thought, hey, I thought we were just rapping. I thought we were just jumping on a track, which is, in hindsight, kind of hilarious because it's like, he was on his own path doing his own thing, and that kind of threw him off. But anyways, we're back here. I guess that changed the second half of this album, which is so cool. He's released a lot. Obviously, he's released his Birthday Blizzard mixtape for his birthday. That was really, really cool. And then, of course, before that, he ended up releasing the Disc 2 Track 2, which is now titled, which we now have a title for it. I believe it's called The Fall Off is Inevitable. I believe that's what it's called. Could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. And then he also gave us the track list and everything like that. We don't know any features at all whatsoever, so that's really when I want to get my reaction, because I'll never forget when I listened to the off season, hearing Little Baby and hearing Murray and hearing 21 Savage on his last album was awesome. Obviously, you see here Hunting Rabbits of Might Delete Later, y'all. I don't know what the hell it is about this song. Absolutely, absolutely love this song. I don't know what it is about this song, but I freaking love it. I work the whole winter, they take over summer, they late to the party cause they over slumber. Don't don't hop on that now, nigga, stay over yonder. I'm on rodeo, I'm bummy, I'm about to get fly like my layover coming. I promise I don't feel a day over 20. They hate him from so far away, and it's funny. I'm clapping at niggas like they don't be money. Clip shit. Now the clip looking like Chick-fil-A on them Sundays. Like, come on, it's ingrained in my head. Anyways, what can I say, man? What can I say? One of my favorite artists of all time, my favorite rapper of all time. Essentially, you pick who you like, obviously. Tons of respect for a lot of great artists, but it's because of his relatability. It's because of the fact that he's authentic to who he is. And it's because, I don't know, he's just a normal guy. He's just a normal guy who's really special at writing and putting storytelling together, and you learn to gravitate. So the fact that this is his last album, he's been working on it for the last 10 years. He's been building it up as his best work. I'm very, very excited. I know you guys are, because we're here. Another disclaimer before we get into it. So sorry, I know I'm talking too long. Skip the intro if you want to. But do not expect, this is my first reaction, okay, to music that I'm recording ever. So don't be coming to this channel thinking, oh, he about to break the shit down out of these lyrics, and no. Look, we're just here to have a good time. If I catch something, I catch something. If I don't, I don't, but hey, let me know what you guys think. If you genuinely enjoy the video and you like the reaction, let me know in the comments, and follow the page. But y'all, what can I say? Like I said, there's not enough to really say. I want to jump right into it. Let's go ahead and get into it. This setup took a minute, so this audio better work. And yeah, I hope that the video doesn't get blocked or anything. I don't know. Look, we're gonna all figure it out. But anyways, appreciate you guys for stopping by to the channel. And there's nothing more to say, y'all. Let's jump into it. This is The Fall Off by J. Cole, his very last album. Let's hear what he has to say. Let's jump into it. Did not expect this. Okay. It's a classic. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. There's tons of people that are gonna do that though. I get it. Let me see. Audio sounding good. We good. Go what? Okay. Okay.
If I wasn't rapping, bitch, I might just be the president. Please, with the begging us, you're dwindling your relevance. We know your shit is dropping. We ain't copping what you selling us. Bitch, you was good in school. Why you hiding your intelligence? I remember you was getting A's. Now you failing us. Playing hard for the white boy that can't tell a diff. Caught a lot of bodies, so my closet, it got skeletons. Don't believe me, call your favorite rapper for the evidence. Rolls Royce, please don't sell these rappers no more colonists. They unoriginal, and plus I know they don't be budgeting.
Oh.
When I'm sunning them, they know I'm really one of them. 2-6, lot of screws loose with my brother in them. He got a speech impediment from choppers, he be cuddling. He say he like the way that shit be stuttering. When I'm in the city, bitches screaming at my government. When I'm in the city, bitches screaming. Outcast, but I was never cast out. I'm a small fish.
He said
Slim eyes for a nigga getting to this cash route. Like a rat bitch going plat without her ass out. When you see your nigga on the boulevard, roll your window down, holler from afar. If you spot a Ville nigga like your car, it's a real good chance he's a 2-6 niggas wild bitch.
It's already getting bumped. That one's already gonna get bumped in the car. I already know. I'm probably gonna let it play and then I'll just edit out the parts I need to.
Big hoodie, double XL, niggas be saying I'm humble as hell. Not knowing I'm bougie, I got standards, nigga. I damn near can't even stay at the Mandarin, nigga. That shit feel old to me. My cribs, they never get sold to me. Them bitches get built for me like cheerleaders. I'm stepping on these niggas skillfully. I don't want them to kill for me, and I don't want nobody getting killed for me. Nigga, that shit lame. Then again, I guess that's your lane. In the 90s was crack cocaine. Nowadays it's clout and fame. Niggas is gas, going viral off hating. Shit is disgrace. Y'all ain't even getting no bags. Y'all call them bags. My type of bags, they can't even fit in the bag. I'm the future of this rap shit, nigga. Fuck everything that I did in the past. I'm blowing that out the water. If the times get hard, I just go harder, nigga. I say I just go harder, nigga.
Niggas sound hungry. Okay.
When you see your nigga on the boulevard, roll your window down, holler from afar. If you spot a Ville nigga like your car, it's a real good chance he's a dog. The sky was covered by clouds like the color of the smoke.
Okay.
I couldn't see the sun, but I clung to a glimmer of hope. 1,000 miles from heaven and a block away from the slums, adjacent to the hood, just like the pointer is to the thumb. Some days I had to use them both for picking up them crumbs to place upon my tongue, knowing the hunger would not numb.
Hey.
Careful of the devil and the melodies you hum, smiling, going viral while infecting all of the young. I was lost back then, I was blind, deaf, and dumb. But I knew I'd find me a way.
Ooh.
Fell off and fell on my face, but I knew I'd find a way.
The singing reminds me of the off seasons. Okay.
Hey, can you go check on her real quick? Alright, say where you from, Bunce roll, throw your hands up. It's that red boulevard, point line. I know the whole world blowing up your phone. I wanna know, nigga, when you coming home. Alright, say Kane roll, you talk, throw your hands up. Find the shoes, so it's tight, yeah. Alright, say world blowing up your phone.
I like the vocals in the bag. I like that.
Yeah, yo Jermaine, what's the word? I got a new number, delete that old one. By now I'm sure you must have heard about how I got jammed up and had to sit some. It's nothing, no, I did longer biz. This was a quick one. I never hit you cause I know niggas be playing victim, begging you for big sums of dough when income's low. That ain't my style, it'll never be. To me, you'll always be my dog, not a celebrity. And plus you did enough, wide me bands way back when it was rough. Last night when it was dusk, ran in the chisel at Cross Creek. You know how he be moving like he in a rush. Told him come through to the crib over in Haymount Hills. We sat in my living room where then we lit a Dutch. I ain't even know that he smoked like that. Drank a few beers, it's been years since we joked like that. Yo,
Lit a Dutch. Oh man, it's not even if you know you know. It's like, oh man.
Rena on the gram, she don't post like that, but both she still bad. One of the baddest bitches the Ville had. A lot of these hoes falling off, and it's real sad how time can rob us of our best days. As we slave for peasant wage with no nest egg, save for rainy days. But anyways, what's up? I thought about you, holla at me, I would love to catch up. I know you busy, but you on my prayers. God bless you and your affairs. Stay aware, cause real niggas is rare. Dog safe, west side, Cliffside, throw your hands up. I know the whole world blowing up your phone. I wanna know, nigga, when you coming home.
I like that. Okay.
I know the whole world blowing up your phone.
Okay.
I wanna know, nigga, when you coming home. Hey, boy, what's going on? I feel no way when you don't respond, dog. I know your heart and I know I bond. I know a lot is on your plate and more is on your mind. But still I hit you time to time when you crossing mine. I heard that Big Maul died and no, I couldn't tell you the cause. I know fentanyl's been leaving brothers cross-eyed and things. Can't tell what's killing more niggas. Drugs are crossfire. When moms cry, it's a shame. As of late, I've seen an uptick in motorcades, but not for the president. These processions are for the negligent. So I don't care to hang out. These younger niggas even quicker than I was to bang out. Oh shit, forgot to say I got a daughter now. Here's a picture, she's starting to look more like a father now. When she cries, her mama put on your songs to calm her down. It's wild how just the sound of your voice, it brought a smile. Dog, I'm proud, you made it out of this bitch. Few things are better when a nigga from the bottom get rich. Although I'm sure it brings its own set of problems. Most of the city love you, though a couple seem jealous of your stardom. Like, what's up with old buddy that's making songs about you? Was about to punish some vicious, but then I thought about you and what you would say. Might tell me to chill, but he violating for real. Let me know when you coming back to the field, dog. Safe.
Oh, I like that. Doom, doom, doom. I like that. I like that. Okay, it seems like from the perspective of somebody in his city who's telling them how it's been. Yeah, when you coming back?
Yo, hit me back when you get the chance. So many of our peers passed away through the years. My appreciation for ears and my lungs has been enhanced. Yo, Quay passed last night from medical conditions that were too advanced. For doctors to intervene, they couldn't do a thing. They say he dwindled away until his size was that of a figurine. It seems just like a mystery. Some say it was acquired immune deficiency syndrome. We've been on what team he acknowledged. Since we was kids, he lived in a closet. But that changed soon as he went to college. Up there wildin' at A&T, running with fruity types, dick in the booty types, tight pants, switching their hips, painting their nails. So niggas from the Ville had to distance ourselves. He felt the way. Remember, he was beefing with me. That's when he moved to the A, I guess, so he could be free. But years later, I heard they seen him walking on Bragg at 2 a.m. with a lace front, dressing in drag. I shook my head, but still I began to feel bad. It's like his lifestyle was blocking all the love that we had. We turned our backs on him. Some of us called him a
Ooh, okay. All right. It's giving me I'm trying not to pause a lot, but this is giving me a little bit of and I don't mean to make the comparison, but it's like it's giving me it's reminding me of Kendrick when he was talking about his auntie on Mr. Mile and the Big Steppers. It's like, okay, he's telling you like how he feels about someone, you know, about his sexuality and whatnot, trying to come out, be more free. I assume that's what it's about. Yeah, I assume that's what they're talking about. Okay.
That's wrong. Now that we grown, I wish I could apologize because we did them wrong. Man, why I feel like recently niggas ain't living long. Rest in peace to your boy Filthy. I heard about that too last summer. A lot of brothers had got murdered out the blue. Shit was wild, but anyhow, just reaching out, bearing bad news infused with what I'm thinking about. And go to your obituary. And just in case there's a program attached that gives you the time and place, it's that funeral home off the Merc, the one adjacent to that used car lot where I copped that Ford Escape. I know fame make that shit hella awkward to be at wakes, but I bet it mean a lot to his family to see your face. If you can make it home, the viewing is on Thursday, funeral on Friday, by plane or by highway, you're safe.
Damn. Thinking it's about a guy who was yeah. One of his buddies, one of his homeboys, was homosexual and probably passed away. Hopefully, he can make the funeral. I think I got that interpretation of it. Might be wrong. Ooh. Ooh, what's the sample? What's this? Oh, not sample. What is this? It's these types of sounds in my ears. I like it.
Fuck do you know about my passion? Fuck do you know about my pain?
What?
Fuck do you know about my struggle?
Turn this one up.
Fuck do you know about your main? They say the Lord's timing is divine, and I walk with him, so that explains mine.
Hell no, so start that shit over. You just know, nigga. There's just certain tracks you're like, I gotta hear that again. Run it back. Hold on. Start from the beginning. I love that build up. Oh man, hold on. Let's get into it. This one of those you be playing in the car after a long day of work. Work been pissing you off. You're like, man, I ain't trying to hear nothing. Then someone asking you how you doing for your day, and you just like,
Fuck do you know about my passion? Fuck do you know about my pain? Fuck do you know about my struggle? Fuck do you know about your main? They say the Lord's timing is divine, and I walk with him, so that explains mine. cold deep down, you may find all that pain creates a strange bond. Slums connected like the drums in a bass line. Petrified of death and poverty, I chase mine. Like breathalyzer tests, I'm trying to walk a straight line. Meditating for a better state in my deranged mind. Till I saw the Buddha pose and realized he throwing gang signs. I guess the lesson is you can't escape crime. Even when the strays flying, I remain calm. Vietnam, you my heart, but at the same time, if I'm being honest, I can feel that flame dying.
Oh.
So I'm riding through the city streets, reaching for a memory to hang on. Going backwards like a penalty to see a younger me, but that day's gone. Wild times looking up at cloud nine, how high can Jermaine climb?
Can't go back to who you were.
Remember when they ain't respond when you hollering? Funny how a few dollars can change minds. What do you know about my passion?
Few dollars can change your mind, man. Don't want to hit me up then, but when you get the money up, then you want to respond.
What do you know about your man? 10 toes is down on the pain. Umbrellas don't stop no rain. Niggas they die every day. Fuck the road, let's run a train. Since I was a pipsqueak, lean on survival instincts on back streets where they tearing up hearts like them guys in NSYNC. Cocaine and they soda dirty popping, plus how the ends meet. Was serving rock on deserted blocks, trying to cause a frenzy to profit quickly. I'm passing by, my pockets empty, trying to make a legal dollar seem harder than God and Wimby. When you're hardly 6 feet tall, if somehow I could ball, I better work hard on my handles, cause niggas gon' try to rip me. Don't wanna RIP, but if I leave, no God to lift me. I'd rather sit inside a Bentley and be the owner like providing kidneys. I know the love does not extend deep.
The owner.
Homies wisely seen too many die from friends beef. Big dreams to change the world back when I ride a 10-speed. Youthful delusion, thinking through music I could end grief. When too many bodies get piled up in these rivals' histories. So stopping this violence is like bringing the guys a strip piece.
What did he say? Go back again. I hear that again.
Bodies get piled up in these rivals' histories. So stopping this violence is like bringing the guys a strip piece. So I'm riding through the city streets, reaching for a memory to hang on. Going backwards like a penalty to see a younger me, but that day's gone. Wild times looking up at cloud nine, how high can Jermaine climb? Remember when they ain't respond when you hollering? Funny how a few dollars can change minds. Fuck do you know about my passion? Fuck do you know about my pain?
Tell him.
Fuck do you know about my struggle? Fuck do you know about your main?
That Jermaine part's killing me. Jermaine!
Umbrellas don't stop no rain.
Yup.
Niggas they die every day.
Every day.
Fuck the road, let's run a train. Fuck the road, let's run a train. Fuck the world, let's run a train. Fuck the world, let's run a train.
He's really experimenting with that voice. He hasn't experimented this hard with his voice since KOD when he was Kill Edward. That sounds. That might be my major reaction. It's like, sorry. That's just how I'm gonna be. Once again, first time reacting to music on the channel, so I'm gonna give my best to give you guys something different each time. This from the snippet. This it right here. This from the snippet. It's gotta be. I think so. Thanks. Woo! This is the first snippet I think we heard.
Picture my soul climbing out an infinite hole. When niggas die over pride and live for the dough. If I survive, then I strive to hit with the flow. Hoping these waves are paid, but the ripples are slow. And I'm conflicted with no digits to show. But fantasies of frivolous hoes gripping this pole. The temperature's low. But you know that ain't stopping little nigga from sliding like the tides.
Yeah, back when he's younger.
Vicious for show. Tiptoeing around the abyss with sticks blowing. Piss pole with intentions to glimpse the wrist glowing. Face tense from rent owing. Fist clench when niggas diss, but since knowing lives expire when niggas pride gets high in the vocal range inside the rise vocal chain. My road to fame is right with spikes and broken lanes and tolls I can't afford, but I won't complain. I know the more I gotta struggle is the more I gain. Traumatic stress on an immature brain leaves another corpse, young pup playing war games.
Yep.
Handcuffed, old lady saying poor thing, poor thing. Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Poor thing. Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. a song to get some shit off of my sternum. This nigga back home been talking slick and I done heard him. You get your name gone, niggas like that gon' throw they dirt on. You make you some cons, niggas gon' act like you ain't earn them. He talk like he lied, but I remember him from high school. Man, deep down inside, know he a bitch, I wanna hurt him. I know that's my pride, I carry it just like a burden. When egos is flared, beware, that's when they close your curtain. That's when they close your curtain.
Does that say ego close your curtain?
Down inside, know he a bitch, I wanna hurt him. I know that's my pride, I carry it just like a burden. When egos is flared, beware, that's when they close your curtain.
When egos gets flared, it's when they close your curtain.
That's when they close your curtain.
Yeah. Picture away. Curtain. Your story's over. Called it. Ooh, this.
Plenty nice a nigga didn't eat, punk bitch.
Come on now.
Oh, damn, it was on the street, punk bitch. From the Western Unions from you when I needed, punk bitch. All of a sudden I'm buzzing, oh now it's beef, punk bitch. Gonna pop off, get fucked about your mystique, punk bitch. I knew you way before you was at the street, punk bitch. Started rolling with niggas that's packing heat, punk bitch. You more like me than them niggas, you still a geek, punk bitch. You can't hide it with tattoos on your physique, punk bitch. And that lingo you added, that how you speak, punk bitch. And you grew up with both your parents to teach, punk bitch. So how the fuck all of a sudden you turning G, punk bitch? You a slave to the peer pressure, you weak, punk bitch. You ain't claiming no real section, your street wasn't lit. Man, your shit look like mine with hella tree trunks, bitch. Moved to Forest Hill Drive and it was peace for a bit. Till domestic turned violent, then the key just switched. In the back of my mind, I gotta be something, bitch. That's when I started rhyming and making beats, some bitch. Way before you was lying about touching keys, some bitch. Heard you say I ain't real, that's your belief, huh, bitch?
Oh.
Ville so we can see, punk bitch. Gonna shoot me the fair one when we meet, punk bitch. And don't be bringing no hammers, I don't cheat, punk bitch. I don't cheat, punk bitch.
This is funny. This kind of seems like I may be stretching, but this kind of seems like almost like a sequel, not to maybe '03 Adolescence. Like, I don't know. It just seems like a whoever he was talking about when he was on that come up and he saw somebody and he saw the guy in the streets, like, and he wanted to imitate him, and then the guy said, "Oh, how can you look up to me when I look up to you?" I don't know. I'm at stretching. I'm probably wrong, but it seems like what this could be about is like, oh, like you said that kind of stuff, but you really weren't doing it. I don't know. Could be wrong, but definitely seems like the anger is with someone who's like, why are you talking about me and the stuff I'm doing when you weren't even really saying what you were about? I don't know. Once again, could be wrong. I don't know. Bro, the hunger is there.
Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Poor thing. Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Pull out no pistol, rum in my face. Come get your issue, no one gets sprayed. When all you lose, live to fight another day. And if I take
He just seems so hungry. God, he's rapping like this is his first damn album. Shit. Punk bitch. Like. Oh, that trumpet just sounds so damn good. There's still time.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Yo, what's good? Hey.
Give me good Kid Mad City vibes of the outro tracks. Talking, well, not outro tracks, but the rest of them. The phone call and all. Legacy. All right, before we get into Legacy.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
Okay, before we get into Legacy now, I don't know why, but I saw it on Twitter. Terrible place. Don't go on Twitter, please. But somebody said, oh, is this the track that has the feature? Is this the track that has, a certain feature on? That was really good. I like that so far. So far, hitting really well. Of course, 4 for 4. 4 for 4 so far. 4 for 4. But that poor thing, that's good. What, these two? Definitely getting ran back. I don't know. No features yet. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I'm not looking for them, but I mean, like, I don't know. But someone said this might have a specific feature on it. Could be wrong. Let's see. The production cannot be all him. I mean, if it is, that's good, but the production sounds a little bit different than.
I know you got a lot of demons clogging up your past. I can do some cleaning up for you, but I know we won't last past the winter time. Cause summer's coming and a nigga trying to hit a dime or two. But come next fall, I'm finding you and we can do it all again. My niggas call it legacy. A fear that the best days I've had are not ahead of me. And cause of that, I'm searching for the one that got away from me. So busy looking
More
back
melodic
what
here.
God has made for me. And I be texting you, texting you. I'm trying to find the one who got away from me. Yeah, I'm still texting you, texting you. Hey.
Come on. The fuck do y'all know about this man's singing voice? Come on. Come on, because I know he got some flack for Fever when I actually liked Fever on Might Delete Later. He's singing here. Well, not singing, but okay, a little melodic track. Okay, melodic. I like it.
Commitment issues, I can't even decide what's for
Ooh.
dinner. Pardon these selfish flows. I need a Yelp for hoes. I need to read reviews. Cause some of the evil that I seen you do is unbelievable. Menopause shit, inconceivable. Tennis ball shit, causing that racket outside my mama house. What's it all about? Guess
Oh.
it's a thin line between love and hate. The love we make is temporary, like this lovely place I'm living in. Wait, that's contemporary. Never mind, I'm tripping in. But then again, it's hard to settle in this modern era. You can be as tight as that dress you barely fitting in. But my fear of missing out has got me on a trip again. Riding to that A-Town, tour bus, no Greyhound. My lust is profound, your trust just breaks down. Your heart don't glue back, quiet right. My heart is too black, like white flight to push them people to the suburbs. Now they want their city back, so they raise the rent and the property tax. Why I feel like in a few years I'll relate to that. Knowing I let you go and regretting that fact. Cause I done spent so long playing games and holding back. From giving all of me, too scared that I won't get it back. And yes, I'm well aware I rhyme the word back with back. Cause that's exactly the direction that I'm tired of looking at. And that's why I be...
Ooh, what? Come on. Oh, I just love catching the bars. The direction I'm looking at back to back because we're not really facing each other. We're not talking about the issues. We're not going through the issues. Oh, I like it. And a melodic track too. I like that. Man, it's like what I got from Fever. This is even more talking about because he's been talked about, his dirty days, but I gotta hear that again. Run that back again. Hold on, let me hear that again. I like that. Just stuff like that. It's just like I said, honest, relatable stuff.
Playing games and holding back. From giving all of me, too scared that I won't get it back. And yes, I'm well aware I rhyme the word back with back. Cause that's exactly the direction that I'm tired of looking at. And that's why I be texting you, texting you. I'm trying to find the one who got away.
I like that singing. It's smooth. Texting you. I like that.
Rolling around in Lincoln Town, cars on our way to the spot, passing a bottle. Wishing I found a way to make time stop and intoxicated. Running with gangsters with their hammers on cock, I'm infatuated. Cause I know deep down that they everything that I'm not. And I'm still texting you, texting you. Just hit me back when you give me a stop. Time for a little while. And I be texting you, texting you.
Sing it.
Call me when you wanna fly, yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell you all the reasons why, yeah, yeah, yeah. Youngest turning to old, yeah, yeah, yeah. Summer's turning to snow, yeah, yeah, yeah. Memories and lullabies.
What a nice soft track.
Floating in a lonely sky, yeah, yeah, yeah. When the weather's getting cold, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're the one I wanna hold, yeah, 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 yeah.
Man. Oh man. That was nice. That was really nice. Man. That was really nice. In my opinion, that's one of his best melodic and singing tracks he's done. Like I said, everything I liked from Fever, he did so much better. He did so like that one. Everything he did on Fever, that was even more than that. That was even more than that. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Let me finish this real quick. So fucking gummy I'm eating right now. Shit is nasty. But is it gonna slap me around? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Sorry. Chewing the fuck out of this right now. Hold on. Solid. Ah, damn. No, I'm listening to that one again for sure. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. It said Bunce Road. It's a place in Fayetteville. I honestly feel like he's like heating up as the tracks go by, like as the track list goes
All
by.
of y'all niggas is pussy. You shoot at the ops and run from the cops. And I don't get it. I ain't suggesting you fire your weapon at 12, but hell, why in the fuck do we fail? The niggas that's looking like us that deserve to be killed. Meanwhile, Capitol Hill been making it easy for them to go stuff us themselves.
True.
I ain't no preacher for real. I just like to cut on the mic and start letting it spill. And I've been leaving a trail. You play on my albums and find you a letter reveal. This is suicide note. Come here, look what I wrote.
Not rapping over like elevator music. Why do I feel like the background reminds me of like elevator music? You know, I feel like I just be. It's so funny. Kind of makes me think of like Severance. If you watch that TV show, you know what I'm talking about. Like I don't know, just I feel like I'm going in a Severance elevator. Let me go back a little bit and then we can hear it some more.
I ain't no preacher for real. I just like to cut on the mic and start letting it spill. And I've been leaving a trail. You play on my albums and find you a letter reveal. This is suicide note. Come here, look what I wrote. I'm about to kill myself. Fuck J. Cole. I don't even want this role. Wanna rebuild myself. Tuck my pole under the driver's seat. Nigga, don't try to reach. I bust a hole right in your frontal lobe. That's a lobotomy 2 months ago. I was on Bunce Road. Nigga done spotted me. Said, what's up, Cole? Nigga, I love you, Bo. He said he proud of me. That touched my soul. Wasn't too long ago that I was over here at 71st Middle. Had my very first little girlfriend that'll let me get a feel or two. Back then it was considerable, enough to avoid the ridicule. But come another year or two. Boy, you better be fucking on something. My mama ain't never even give me no rubbers. Papa was gone. How to put Trojan on was something I had to discover. All on my own. Y'all know the song. I probably been singing this shit for too long. Pardon me if I've been sounding like some broken record. I come from the brokers at home.
Ooh, so this definitely sounds like the track where he's like, you know what, all that stuff y'all like, all that stuff that y'all like, because Wet Dreams, of course, it's like, oh, y'all already know that song, Wet Dreams, when I first, you know, lost my virginity and whatnot. But it really sounds like, man, F J Cole, like F the character, like I like that, like taking a, like almost career, almost killing himself. I like, okay, or taking his life. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to edit that one out. I don't know, taking your life, yeah.
Come from the brokers at home.
Trying to go back home to relate, realizing, man, I don't even like the character that I built or the persona.
7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets that I grew up in. I didn't think the same back then. Saying, oh, how we changed, man, nigga, that's when. The pistols go pop, bodies drop. They got the block. It's the police, we ain't seen nothing.
It's still Cole?
I just roll up my weed and get the puffin'.
At first I thought it was Travis, and I was like, what? Just such a simple beat too. Like I said, the elevator music beat, and we're just sliding on it. That's already blowing in my head right now. Tems. Hey. Come on, Tems.
Will you be around when I'm ready? I'd rather you go and be happy, but I don't wanna leave you alone. Yeah, I'm steady.
Hold on, I gotta go back and hear that. God, Tems. That's our first. That's our first. That's our first surprise feature. I forgot the track that they did together. Because honestly, when I love Tems so much, I love Tems so much. God, she's such a great artist. I can't get found out of my head with her and Bunce Fayez. But oh, I gotta hear that again. That handoff too. That handoff between them and the singing. He already told me see he was heating us up. He said, "Hey, I can sing too," and then he said, "I can sing, and I'm gonna bring in someone who can really sing." Okay, let's go back. Let's go back here again.
You'll be around when I'm ready. I'd rather you go and be happy, but I don't wanna leave you alone.
The struggle.
Yeah, I'm steady, but love might be gone when you're ready. I should move on and be happy, but I don't wanna leave you alone. Love is a mountain climb for you. Throw you a line, I could pull you. Scared I wouldn't grasp for long, but my hold is strong for you. How many ways
I can hear that.
must I
Oh.
process? Gunshots in your head die for me. Hey, how can I let you go?
Ooh.
Have mercy, it's broken. I'm handcuffed.
I could definitely hear this in the movies.
I'm handcuffed. I'm roped in. I'm handcuffed. I'm roped in. Have mercy.
This getting a music video for sure. This one seems like it's getting a music video.
I'm roped in.
I'm handcuffed.
I'm roped in. I'm handcuffed. I'm roped in.
I'm handcuffed. I'm roped in. Oh. Like I said, I can definitely hear this one in like a spy thriller movie montage when they're getting ready, like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith season 2 type of thing. That's good. Here's here we go. Oh, okay. Come on now. It's the other snippet. Has he missed yet? I don't know.
Who the fuck is you?
He hasn't missed it all yet.
Who the fuck is
It's you.
Who the fuck is you? Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real.
Like, honestly, this is literally what I'm not even gonna lie. This is literally what I be saying randomly in my head whenever I be whenever I be helping people. I don't know if you've ever done this. Whenever you be like whenever you help someone, like hold the door open or help pick something up, and they don't say anything, no thank you, no whatever. Tell me why this would be helping them. I'm like, who the fuck is you? I'm like, to not say anything. I'm like, hey, I don't know why. That's what pops in my head whenever I hear the phrase who the fuck is you. I'm just like, you can't even say thank you or whatnot. I'm like, it's just me or people getting meaner out here.
Coming through.
Hey. In the club, this gonna sound so good.
Computer style of the unibrow,
Obama.
who maneuver through the drama with the suit of armor. Moving calmer than the Buddha, ducking funeral parlors. First the hootin' hollering, and then the shooting startup. Cue the saga, the root of order. Evil ain't the paper with the ego, but what people would do for dollars. Let off a troop of hollows from German Rugers, they used to do the honors. Congruent with shit that I do to rhymers. On Deuteronomy, ain't shit niggas can do but honor me. What I'm quoting is God's scope, the computer pottery. I blaze by graveyards and destitute economies. Full of thug bones for refusing to move in harmony. Drug trafficking, slugs blasting, we move accordingly. And run faster than blood travels through human arteries. We know exactly what it means when niggas show 9s, 22s. And run faster than blood travels through human arteries. We know exactly what it means when niggas show 9s, 22s, 4-5s. We studying numerology, nigga.
Numerology. Hope. What it is. Hope. This gives me like a calmer 95 South vibe.
Who the fuck is you? Who the
Fuck is you?
Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you?
This one. On the tour, I already know on the tours, this gonna be the one. This gonna be the one to get people jumping to. You coming through.
Out the way, it's a real nigga. Every bar is a part of the murder wrath. Call Peter, them people chopping a bird in half. Break it further down to whatever's gonna earn the math. Exchange pounds for dollars and never converted cash. Welcome to the South where they serve in the dirt and grass. The streets ain't safe, I prefer the deserted path. Was walking with my Walkman one day when I heard a blast. Loud enough to shatter the earth in the thirds like gas. Hard ass, and my legs got to turning fast. Straight past the victim, he hobbling, hurting bad. Heard way back he slick, tried to take half a brick. They say payback's a bitch and I guess he incurred a tag.
Yeah.
While they was mastering scales like they learning jazz, I was making sure they refer to my first and last name. Jermaine Cole with Hall of Fame flows. From Kane Road with Kane sold on a dang low.
Damn, just switching up the flow.
Bank road that you can't fold. But riding through the block is detectives in plain clothes. Which likely means soon you'll be singing familiar tunes in interrogation rooms getting questioned by Zane Lowe. Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Who the
Oh.
Yeah, you know who put the city on. Came back through Rogo, they Peter show. I'm really on. Get rich or die trying, I had 50 on. Bitches ringing out my phone.
Get rich or die trying, that 50 on.
I stay out the way since I done seen a million. 5% tension, plus I got this hoodie on. I had to hubble up, stop moving with that jury on. You hear that baritone, shit get deep as Gibby on. I'm a sidewalk nigga, I'ma stay there. I lead the streets for the ones that wanna play there. I done leveled up so shawty wanna date chair. Left my kids in her mouth like a daycare. I'm the Carolina now, no Shakespeare.
That's wild. Did he say I left my kids in her mouth like a daycare? That's a crazy way of saying what it's alluding to. I'm sure I'm actually proud of myself for catching these right in how we do. I know I'm like swiveling all over the damn play. Hold on, let me just move over here, okay? Like I said, new to this, not new to this. Let's go.
Kids in her mouth like a daycare. So shawty wanna date chair. Left my kids in her mouth like a daycare.
Crazy. That is a crazy line. That's a crazy line.
I'm the Carolina now and no Shakespeare. All that cap you let them niggas rap is over with. The real is back, you feel a way, you gotta cope with it. The Ville put a nigga 6 feet like that was COVID hit. Okay, these niggas ain't talking about shit.
COVID line.
On my neck, no rollie on my wrist. 2-6, I done learned a little bit. I learned the hardest nigga, he can always get hit. Out the jungle, I done fucked around and got rich. $0 in my pocket, bitch, I'm not a lick. I'd rather that than gotta walk around with sticks. Cause I learned the hardest nigga, he can always get hit. Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you?
I like this beat switch up here. Coming through. It's a real nigga coming through.
Who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga
Coming through.
Out the way, it's a real nigga.
I like that. That one, that's the party anthem right there. Oh no, not this.
Fuck about my face with what you talking about. I got too much on my plate, and I know you can't relate. They show love, but it be fake. Fuck you talking about. Shit be covering up that hate. I know how to spot a snake. Niggas tote that drum and bass. Fuck you talking about. So you better know your place. Stay inside, cause it ain't safe. Bitch, I'm outside with the apes. Fuck you talking about. Yeah. You hear my words, but got no clue about who I really am. From shark-infested waters, phrases like that make me sound harder and more ruthless. But the truth is that I merely swam out the stolo, semis blam, willy-nilly over kilograms. Niggas selling rock like Stilly Dan. While the world spins like whirlwinds, out of control. How does the soul find a thorough cleanse when all of this cold water that flows has for sure been contaminated with sin? Planted in the latest of trends, stranded in this land of the antiquated ways of the men.
Oh my god, how does he do that so easily? Do you notice how quickly the flow switches? It's just like, it's like he loses himself in the beat again. Like, damn, go back.
Yeah.
I gotta hear that again. How does he do that?
You hear my words, but got no clue about who I really am. From shark-infested waters, phrases like that make me sound harder and more ruthless. But the truth is that I merely swam out the stolo, semis blam, willy-nilly over kilograms. Niggas selling rock like Stilly Dan. While the
Still
world
he
spins
did.
like whirlwinds, out of control. How does the soul find a thorough cleanse when all of this cold water that flows has for sure been contaminated with sin? Planted in the latest of trends, stranded in this land of the antiquated ways of the men, standing in a state of revenge, seeking a way to defend reputations because the names are actually greater than them. Life is a trip, you can't predict the random way that it ends. Bullets travel straight through the skin like gamma rays in the wind. My greatest of wins came when I annotated my gems. The shit I write so far, I got my hand afraid of my pen.
Ooh.
The shit I write so far, I got my hand afraid of my pen.
What so fire? I got my hand afraid of my pen. Damn, that's how strong it is. No, he's going dumb right now. He's going dumb right now. This one, he makes it sound so easy. Let's go.
Get the fuck up out my face with what you talking about.
Bow.
I got too much on my plate, and I know you can't relate. They show love, but it be fake. Fuck you talking about. Should be covering up that hate. I know how to spot a snake. Niggas tote that drum and bass. Fuck you talking about. So you better know.
How are we only a minute and a half in?
Bitch, I'm outside with the eights. Fuck you talking about. But tell me what sense do it make? Coming back when you escape. Quiet as kept. I feel the vibe of the whole city. So tired and stressed from getting fed to steady diet of death. Mothers crying on steps while porch lights shine down in a giant puddle that now forms on the ground and she wept. Family surrounding her, providing their best attempt at consoling her. Prayers and words of faith coming out of the breath. Turning to the Lord's ironic at a time with these young niggas so violent they're let off at God in the flesh. My mind is a mess, conflicted, cause the energy's wicked. They need to impress at a high while the guidance is less. And while I feel powerless to change up how it is, a part of me is yelling loud as shit, you ain't trying your best. Too busy selling out arenas and flying on jets. Life on cloud 9 and I can't deny it, I guess. I'm living my dream, my life is my childhood wish. The guilt that comes along with that is the size of the rest of the planet. I pray you get to see it across the Atlantic. Tonight I stepped out with my niggas and felt the organic nostalgia that arouses when I'm with the rest of the bandits. Obsessed with talking about the bitches we sexed till we landed in the spot that always used to pop when we was younger. Shook hands with niggas I hadn't seen for several Septembers. Gave hugs to women I only vaguely remember. The way their fingers caressing my back was giving me signals like you may enter. Liquor informing my agenda, straight and narrow for a while. But tonight I'm on a bender and my retina antennas are scanning the club intently. For the girl I wanted bad and almost had before the Bentley. But evidently, when you're the greatest rapper of the century, you'll get another shot. The club was starting to get too hot.
Greatest rapper of the century. Do you notice how he's just elevating the way he says he's the greatest? Like, greatest rapper of the century. I know that one's going to stick out a lot. But, man, just like I said, the storytelling from the beginning to just tell you guys, like, hey, like, I am on these flights. I am doing it big. I am doing these big things. But I'm still guilty about all this debt that I see back in the city. Only to go back to the previous tracks where he's like, he tries to go back to the city to feel like how he used to, but he can't. It's that struggle. It's that struggle of success. It's like, I wish I could help everybody, but I can't.
Stepped outside for a breather that very
Let me go.
When you're the greatest rapper of the century, you'll get another shot. The club was starting to get too hot. So I stepped outside for a breather. That very moment I seen her, she had the glow of Aaliyah while I control my demeanor and said, damn, what's good? Damn. Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, 1 second, bro. 1 second, I got you. Nah, that's crazy. Like,
even the image of the finger, it's just the way he says it, the fingers on my back, you know, kind of inviting in.
Hell yeah. You gonna be here for a minute? Alright. Get the fuck up out my face with what you talking about. I got too much on my plate, and I know you can't relate. They show love, but it be fake. Fuck you talking about. Should be covering up that hate. I know how to spot a snake. Niggas tote that drum and bass. Fuck you talking about. So you better know your place. Stay inside cause it ain't safe. Bitch, I'm outside with the eights. Fuck you talking about. Tell me what sense do it make? Coming back when you escape.
Okay. I like that one. I like that one too. It seems like he's heating up with the raps and the entendres now, but the storytelling is still there, just strong. The let out. Ooh. Let me move this to the side a little bit. Will I make it home?
Only God knows. Step. Only
God knows.
inside of the club on the wall, she was right there beside me. Couldn't tell there was danger around me. Damn, she blind me. Please watch your step. I heard from a concerned gentleman. He was about my age with a face that displayed it was genuine. Be safe, he said. Her niggas are loud in the hallway. By the bathroom door, they was plotting on you and your compadres. So I sobered up quick with a heightened sense of fear me. What the fuck you doing in the Ville with no security? Yeah, your city like you, but trust that don't mean anything. Somebody gon' hate you for what it could be anything. The way that you walk, you talk, the way that you rap, you know. The way that you put on the Ville, but you barely come back no more. My radar is up, I know this is due with his hat below. The vibe is negative, I'm telling shorty we got it going. At that same moment, I swear that the lights came on. The DJ was yelling some shit on the microphone. He said, you ain't gotta go home. You ain't gotta
You ain't gotta go home. Got to get the fuck out of here. He's using way more of his voice of an instrument here.
Will we survive the let out? 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 Will we survive the let out?
Layering the voice. I like that.
She got the type of thing you can't even find no more. They play the type of games I don't be around no more. I see some niggas that time
I like that.
Boom,
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 that's
boom,
where the
boom.
hammer's always late. I'm trying to find a way to get to the parking spot. Feel like a mile away, I gotta get off the block. Shorty done stopped and put her hands around my waist and told me I want you. Yes, it happened to me, my nigga. Please believe me when I tell you it can happen to you. Proceed with caution, thinking they stalking your moves. Pistols be sparking, leaving your thoughts on your shoes. Outside of the club, paranoid with keys in my hand. Heard the shots ring out for survival instincts. We
Just trying to make it to the car. Oh. Just trying to get out that club and make it home. Excuse me.
will we survive the let out? Will we survive the let out? Will we survive the let out? Will we survive
It's like I can picture them running out the. It's like I can picture them running out the actual club, but in like a slow motion with the guns popping up.
In a hood near you, there's a late night gathering of souls in the parking lot shortly after the club closed, cause niggas don't wanna go home. But it won't be long for somebody start wilding, shots start firing, the good times turn violent at the let out.
Will we survive the let out? 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 Will we survive the let out?
Ooh.
Will we survive the let out? Will we survive the let out? Will we survive the let out?
Ooh. You know what that made me think? It was so funny because like I could actually, maybe it was just a storytelling, but it's like the whole time I'm listening to it, it's like I can picture him and the crew like just like in those still photos that kind of look like a graphic novel. I don't know what you're talking. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Like it seems like graphic novel pages, almost like out of like a comic book or a graphic novel. And it's like just the pops, like the shots popping off and whatnot. And it's like, hey, it's like he's having a good time. And then it turns into a complete massacre. It turns into a whole issue, a whole problem, just because somebody's wilding out there. Nice, nice. Really using a lot of his voice in a very melodic way. Bombs in the Ville / hit the gas. This might be one of the only times I've seen a song that's like has a slash in between it there. Almost done with the first disc. He said the first disc was made like beforehand, and then the second one was tooled after the beat.
I wanna lock it down, make time for you. Chocolate brown, what sign are you? I don't know, but I got.
Yeah, this is definitely the more loving centric tracks.
Outside the whip, my shit on rock. Lips so soft with the strawberry gloss. You make a nigga fall like a Marbury cross. Late night calls, I got calls to cut off my bras for you. Great white shark, just like Jaws. I rock the boat for you. I got high hopes for you. I got high hopes
For you.
Bitch, I'm a star, but I never shine. Built the tallest wall. Come and see behind. Palms in the Ville. Violent all the times. When the smoke clears, you is who I find. Let's run away. Let's run away.
He is singing right now. He's really singing. I've never heard him sing this much in an album.
Still moving low key, I'm rare. I remember the spot you met me. I pull up to see if you there. I was hoping you ain't forget me. Forget me. Yeah, damn, she got it. Damn, yeah. And the cash is not something I do. Damn, she got it. Damn.
Okay. Switching the beat up. Ooh. Okay. This really experimenting with the voice here. I really like that. Boom. Boom. Kind of reminds me of like Justin Timberlake, like some of his beats from earlier in his career. Ooh, I like that.
Fuck with your nigga, I'm going through things. Gray hairs on my head mean I know a few things. I bought an iPhone that travels through time. FaceTime and got younger me on the line. Soon as he saw me, he just started crying. I told him relax, everything gon' be fine. He wiped off his face, said he trying to be strong, but some days he feel like he doing it wrong. I told him hold on and passed out my phone to my oldest son and my youngest one. Said I want you to look them straight in their face. Do that look like you've been making mistakes. Fame is a journey was chosen to take. Unfortunately, can't be sober and great. You're just like a flower the world wanna hold. They sniff on your petals until you get old, and then they dispose. A new flower grows. Can't take a person, know that just how I go. Soon you gon' notice your high coming down, and that's the point that I call you from now. This is the fall off, I'm falling off how the rappers do when they can't find a new sound. Missing the day they was hot all year round, but life is a film that cannot be rewound.
It can. Can I hear that again? My God, this sounds like the reflection, and it's the story. You can tell the story from when he first came back after being successful to realizing why he sometimes doesn't go back, to now understanding if it's almost like that power, that fame gives you that open door to be able to look at your past self and go, hey, there's no reason you should be upset. Look at these sons we have. Really.
Fame is a drug you was chosen to take. Unfortunately, can't be sober and great.
Fame is a drug you were chosen to take. Unfortunately, you can't be sober and great. I hope I got that right. Let me see.
In their face, do that look like you've been making mistakes? Fame is a drug you was chosen to take. Unfortunately, can't be sober and great. You're just like a flower the world wanna hold. They sniff on your petals until you get old, and then they dispose. A new flower grows. Can't take a person, know that just how I go. Soon you gon' notice your high coming down, and that's the point that I call you from now. This is the fall off, I'm falling off how the rappers do when they can't find a new sound. Missing the day they was hot all year round, but life is a film that cannot be rewound.
Life is a film that cannot be rewound. Everyone says moments are like a movie. Life is a movie. You can't rewind it. Man. So if you only know you got that one film, what are you going to do in it? Nice. God, nice. All right, last track of the first disc. I'm so happy. I'm sorry, I got to pause again. I'm just so freaking happy that he's experimenting so much with his voice on this album, especially on the first disc. Because like I said, I think a lot of people expect him to just go hard with the raps time and time again, but no, like the way he is using his voice as an instrument here at way more than I've ever heard it on any of his other albums. I mean, KOD had it a little bit with Kill Edward, but it's like you can tell it's improved even from things like such as Hunger on Hillside. Just man, from the off season, you can tell he's just been in the studio working on trying to improve his voice for these vocals here. He said, "F it." Tems the only Tems the only feature I need in the first disc.
Yeah, listen, I wanna help my favorites to find that spark again, somewhere deep in their hearts again, man. Chasing them is how I made it. I felt this for
This same flow and how it sounds reminds me just like "Let Go My Hand." It that the flow, the pocket, the mindset he's in reminds me of "Let Go My Hand."
wow, but couldn't frame it. And the proper rhythms,
Sorry.
it seems like they made it. I felt this for a while, but couldn't frame it. And the proper rhythms, it seems like they stopped just giving a fuck, and I fucking hate it. Cause where you supposed to look on days when you feeling motivated, when all your heroes either disappeared or sound so deflated. The younger generation hella fire, no I won't debate it, but they want what I got right now, and one day they gon' obtain it. Still I find it hard to replicate what I'm longing lately, that childish admiration like back when I had posters hanging. I do my best with this verse, but shit, maybe there's no explaining. Just venting, it's no complaining, but listen to me. For years I felt like an only child with no one to play with. The older kids I watched run up the slides the wrong way or hang upside down from monkey bars, while I was looking from afar, just hoping for that future day when I'd be able to do the same shit. And now that day's hit, mama done let me come outside, but now them slides are vacant. The big boys done skated, they pockets got too grown. For some it seems their love is gone, and now they pass the time with expensive glasses of wine at locations with the finest accommodations.
Oh.
Just more so thinking about complacence and the realization that one day that's what my fate is. Their greatest hits fill up my playlist, not so much their latest. And I fucking hate it. For selfish reasons.
Oh man, do you hear him? God, it's like right there, like that explanation of like, now that I can go outside, now that I got the money, now that I'm actually there at a top part, now the people that I saw there beforehand, it's like now they're going to these expensive places and all, and like the whining and dining essentially, and it's like, okay, like it's cool and all, but it's like because of that comfort comes in, and I'm not listening to your latest stuff, I'm listening to your greatest stuff. Like, man, I hope I'm right. Let me know if I'm right in the comments on these type of things, of these understandings, because man, it's hard, because it's like it's lonely at the top. You see all these people playing around, and it's like I want to be there now that I'm there, huh? You know.
The latest, and I fucking hate it. For selfish reasons, I think I could help them reignite the flame and fall in love with this again. They could trust in young Jermaine. We do our drills, we shake the rust, we blow the dust off of the pain and go shake up the game. And maybe then I'd have someone I wanna be again. Even as I write that thought, I don't believe it, dang. Cause maybe it wasn't even them, it's really me that changed. Maybe it wasn't even them,
It's really me that changed, yeah.
I never understood the phrase "it's lonely at the top" until I scaled that mountain all the way up till it stopped. And if you're ever blessed enough to make it to this spot, you'll see the ones you looked up to unfortunately had to drop.
Yep.
I never understood the phrase "it's lonely at the top" until I scaled that mountain all the way up till it stopped. And if you're ever blessed enough to make it to this spot, you'll see the ones you looked up to unfortunately had to drop.
Because that's how it goes. You only get to the top by taking someone else's spot. So when you're at the top, you just listen to the best stuff because you realize, oh, what you've made recently isn't up to par. Or maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just how I feel about it. Man. Oh, man. Wow. Okay. So before we get into the second disc, first off, so far, man, of the 12, first of all, this is a great album as it is. Just for what it is. Just literally, if it was just this, it would still be great, especially that outro. My goodness. Because it's lonely at the top. Before we get into the second disc, obviously this second disc was he essentially rewrote it or recreated it or put some more effort into it or something after the beef stuff. So, but he's already addressed the beef stuff here, like beforehand the birthday blizzard. But I would have to say the best one for sure. Oh man, I really like Bunce Road Blues. It's with Tems. Oh my God, this is fantastic. I'm spinning this again and again. But I mean, what a run! What a run of stuff. Legacy. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, this is great. But okay, all right. 12 tracks in. 12 tracks in. It's looking good. It's looking good so far. All right then. We're gonna return right back with the second disc. We're gonna come right back with the second disc in just a moment.